Like Mizzou and Texas A&M are finding out, SEC football is all about nasty defense, muscle in the trenches that sometimes gets overlooked on the national scene, and of course that blazing speed all over the field. Mark Rogers TV here to talk Tennessee, Georgia, coming up from Sanford Stadium on Saturday. Georgia, based on that criteria, looking like a top SEC team. Tennessee, on the other hand, looking like one of those newcomers. They've got skilled players all over the field, but not a whole lot of nasty on defense or physical power up front. Tyler Bray, he carries the Tennessee hopes. It all rests on his right arm. He makes all the NFL-type throws. He gets the ball downfield, 341 yards passing per game for Bray, 12 touchdowns and just 3 picks. He's got a couple of elite emerging receivers in Justin Hunter, 30 receptions, 4 touchdowns, and also Cordell Patterson, 19 catches and 2 scores. But that's pretty much it for Tennessee in terms of competing with Georgia. All over the field there are mismatches, especially because of that Georgia defense. Rajon Neal for Tennessee ran for $151 last week against Akron, but that was against Akron. Otherwise, Neal ran for 2.5 yards per carry against NC State, 3.8 against Florida. So the Tennessee running game against elite defenses or better defenses has been pretty much non-existent. The Vols will have to establish a ground game to open up things for Bray downfield in the play-action passing attack. The Georgia defense has been stout, even with missing some of its best players. Listen to this. Alec Ogletree, top linebacker in the SEC, has missed 4 games. Rumor has it he's going to be back from suspension, as well as Bakari Rambo. He's missed 4 games. He's an All-America safety who picked off 8 passes last season. Add to that, Sanders Cummings, he missed 2 games early, as well as Chase Vassar. They missed the first 2 games. So there you've got 12 starts missed by the top players on Georgia's defense, and the fill-ins have panned out very well. So the defense can only get better when the stars come back, because the young players got the experience, came through, especially in that night game at Missouri, and now again the stars are back. The Tennessee defense, on the other hand, is a completely different story, giving up huge plays, especially on the ground, even against Akron and giving up 26 points. And Georgia brings it on offense with that fabulous freshman tandem in the backfield with Keith Marshall, who ran for 82 against Vandy, and especially Todd Gurley, who is running for 9.2 yards per carry against pretty good competition with Missouri and taking on Vandy last week. And the Commodores have played well defensively in the past few years, but Gurley had a big game against them, including a 55-yarder. We haven't even talked about Aaron Murray, along with Tyler Bray and Tyler Wilson at Arkansas, one of the best quarterbacks in the SEC. So Tennessee is overmatched in this game. Bray's going to keep it close with the wideout play that we mentioned. Georgia's a very good football team, and they are ready to go and ready to step it up a notch in defending the SEC East title. Bulldogs and Vols, would love to hear what you have to say. We like Georgia to win this one, with Tennessee making some plays on offense. But again, we like Georgia in this one. Let's call it 34-20. Give me a score. Give me something on Georgia, Tennessee, or anything in college football on Mark Rogers TV.